All right, we're going to get started because we got 2 meetings tonight, so. All right, if everyone can have their seats. It is 7 o'clock. We're going to call the Town of Bay Harbor Islands first budget meeting to order. If I would ask Ron Wasson, our town manager, to do the Pledge of Allegiance, as yesterday was September 11th, and since he wasn't here, you get the pledge today.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Councilmember Yaffe?
Here.
Councilmember Chicoche? Here. Councilmember Salver?
Here.
Councilmember Reed? Here. Councilmember Fuller?
Here.
Vice Mayor Bruder? Here. Mayor Leonard?
Here.
All present.
Great. Number 1.
Item 1, announcement of the proposed 2016 property tax rate of 4.4 mils, which is 8.57% more than the rollback rate needed to fund expenses for the year October 1st, 2016, and ending September 30th, 2017.
Number 2, we have public comment. Is any public comment? Okay.
Well, while we're waiting,
Yeah, why don't you...
I've had a lot of calls regarding the library, which I know you wrote. Can you explain exactly, so that our audience is aware of, on their taxes, exactly proportionately what the tax rate is and how much it's going to be? Because there's a lot of information out there, so that they understand what that means, please.
Basically, I'm not, off the top of my head, I don't know what the millage rate is, but it would be whatever your assessed value of your property. That millage rate would be, there's a formula, it's multiplied out, and then there's a value and an assessment that's to your property.
All right, Fred, come on up.
And that's how it's worked out.
But you don't remember what the...
Don't we have that information? Well, this is a budget meeting, right?
Yeah, but I didn't
We
have,
don't have that information in front of us?
I don't have it, the exact,
Well, perhaps you can...
Well, we can forward it by the end of the
You can look
meeting.
it up. You know, it's accessible online.
I guess you could just look up somebody's...
We can look up the accountant. Yeah. All right.
Hi, Francis, is this a 3-minute?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Okay. Francis Newhut, 9920 West Broadview Drive. When Bay Harbor Island's property values supposedly surged to $13 million in construction and over 100 government TDRs sold, with recorded deeds collecting millions of dollars in value, including 15 government TDRs for $1.09 million, why hasn't the town budgeted for a Kane Concourse message board instead of using a confusing construction site board, which happened yesterday? According to the town manager, July 20th, 2016, the town's Parks and Recreation Department enrolled over 300 kids and growing for the after-school program that included the library that would be available at the community center. Therefore, why would the town sell limited municipal land and put over $5 million into the 98th Street Toddler Park when required parkland and its comprehensive plan level of services, the LOS criteria, is in jeopardy due to overcrowding and building of new classrooms, removal of the basketball courts at the RKB school, breaching of the town's interlocal agreement with the school. According to the town manager, on November 2nd, 2013, when the decision to build the community center was made, he stated, no matter where and in what configuration, most likely it will be from the TDR monies. Therefore, why are Bay Harbor Island taxpayers paying a loan? and not working together with Bell Harbor and Surfside neighbors, helping to fund our new community center public library? Why are all 4 residential municipal parking lots on the East Island dark and dingy and not to town code, when town businesses are fined $7,300 and $8,025 for striping and repaving? And why isn't the town providing safe bus stops, streets, and passageways for taxpayers to walk safely over town bridges and on the East Island? Perhaps the town should reconsider where these government TDR monies are being spent. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Any other public comment? Going once, going twice. Okay, we're done with public comment. Item number 3, please.
Consideration and approval of an ordinance on first reading to levy the town's property millage.
An ordinance providing for a millage of 4.4000, which is 8.57% more than the rollback rate for the town of Bay Harbor Islands for the current year, 2016, providing for severability, providing for an effective date.
Okay, have a motion and a second?
Move it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All right, poll vote, please.
Councilman Yaffe?
4.
Councilmember Chakosha? 4. Councilmember Salve?
4.
Councilmember Reed? 4. Councilmember Fuller?
4. I think Ron was trying to say something.
Vice Mayor Bruder? 4.
Is that a smoke alarm?
Mayor Leonard?
4.
That's unanimous.
All right, very good. Item number 4, please.
You know what? Actually, I do want you to say that. I thought you were going to start saying it before, but if you would.
You know what, normally sometimes I make a short presentation, but one item I did want to speak about was, it had come up at last year during budget time, was insurance for transgender sexual sex change reassignment surgery and things of that operation. We had discussed it after we had done the budget, so there was no real way to do it without affecting after we had already, set our millage and everything. This year, we looked into it again, and to have that included, or to have that in our insurance plan, it would limit us to only one company, which was the company we were leaving, Cigna. Because Cigna was raising our rates this year by 30%, we went out to the market and got competitive bids, and the healthcare, I can't think of the name of the company. Neighborhood Health came back very competitive and lowered, we actually went to 0 and matched what we were paying on our premiums this year. So in order to stay, to have that coverage, we would have had to stay with Cigna, take the 30% increase, and then include the coverage for that type of operation. And it would come to a total of a little more than $392,000 a year, which was very high and would make us, we couldn't compete with other companies because only one company offers that coverage. So I put it out there.
Well, I just want to follow up if I can for a second. One of the things that I spoke to Ron about this because I know that it was our intention and always is, I think it still is our intent to cover such costs if it ever occurs. So one of the things, and since we are discussing budget as well, one of the things Ron and I discussed is he looked into us actually providing the insurance directly from the town. And we will self-insure for that procedure if and when it is requested. And I just want everybody to be aware of that. So I think our earlier statement that we were covering it would still apply, but in the event that it doesn't, and there's an issue, I would bring it back for any individual that is requesting it, because I think that's actually more cost-effective, and therefore we're still providing the service.
What's roughly the cost, do you think?
Ron, I think you had done the research.
It was over $200,000.
Over a long-term period, but it's up front, I think it was 60 or 70.
You know what? I have to. It was actually more than that, and because of the amount of people we have, that's why to get self-insurance for that was very difficult to find.
I think another thing you might be able to do is contact a provider like a hospital or bid it out for a couple hospitals and ask them if we can get, the insurance company rate. that's a
Well, that's a
possibility as well.
possibility too. You're right, and one of the other things about it is, again, remember, we're talking about right now our health insurance for this year, so we're self-insuring for the year as we go on. And I want to make sure everybody's on board along with it, so Ron understands, but let's say, again, next year, as that becomes a more, let's say, commonplace procedure that is covered by insurance companies, I would assume that next year, when we rebid it, it will look, it's more likely than not to be included, or so forth, than it be in 2 years. But I am looking to see if we would self-insure for the next year or two.
Can we do that as far as...
I have to
Yeah.
really find that out because it's a very interesting topic when you bring it up to the insurance company, even on broker.
No, but actually to hospitals and actually bid it out.
Yeah, no,
If we can do that, because that's not relative to the budget, because we can still pass the budget and then at a later time say, yes, we're going to self-insure.
Right, I just wanted people to be aware, I agree, and that's exactly
Yeah, I
what
don't mind.
but it was part of the, when we were talking, because one of the things in the budget is our health insurance, that's why I thought it appropriate to bring it up.
No, that's good, okay. All right, item number 4, Ron?
Sorry. Consideration and approval of an ordinance on first reading making appropriations for the operation of the general fund, water fund, sewer, parking, causeway, and stormwater fund.
An ordinance making appropriations for the general water, sewer, parking, solid waste, causeway, and stormwater funds for the year beginning October 1st, 2016, and ending September 30th, 2017, total sum of $18,992,558, providing for severability and providing for an effective date.
Okay, can I have a motion?
Move it.
And a second?
Second.
All right, any discussion? All right, poll vote, please.
Can we just give a brief overview for the citizens in the audience, because it's a large sum? Just say what that's for, the 18 million.
I'm sorry, I was...
Just give a quick, one-line synopsis, just for the people watching at home, so they know what we're voting on.
Oh, you mean the entire budget?
No, just the item.
Item, yeah. It's our budget.
It is the budget.
Didn't you just say number 4?
Number 4, yeah.
Number 4, that's all the funds.
Yeah, this is everything.
Oh, this is so we can operate...
Right.
It's basically to operate all our
But
sewer,
like the
water...
transfers, if this is what we do,
Yes, every year we approve this, so we can pay to operate and
If you like water and
maintain...
sewer.
If you like water and sewer,
thank you.
thank you, I'm sorry.
Police
The
officers.
causeway operate, the causeway operate.
Well, it's everything.
Everything, but this is...
Water, sewer, parking, solid waste,
That's how we do it.
Oh, okay. All right, poll vote, please.
Councilmember Fuller,
Or,
Councilmember Reed,
4.
Councilmember Savar,
or,
Councilmember Chakoshy,
4.
Councilmember Yaffe,
4.
Vice Mayor Bruder, 4, Mayor Leonard,
4.
unanimous.
Very good. Number 5, please.
Announcement of the date, time, and place for second reading, but for a budget hearing will be September 19th, 2016, at 7 p.m. at Town Hall.
Okay, great. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Hold on, before you do that,
Okay.
the question was asked about the millage
Yeah.
for the library rate.
Yes.
.284 mils, or $28.40 per $100,000 of value of your home. So if you have a $200,000 home, it's about $56, $57. And
There you go.
oh yeah, I got that. Point,
Oh.
840, yeah.
sorry.
All right, so we have a motion, a second. All those in favor to adjourn?
Aye.
Very good. We're adjourned at 7:13. We have to wait to